Police are clearing drug users out of a makeshift camp along the railroad tracks in Philadelphia. Syringes and plastic bags that once carried $10 worth of heroin litter an area that locals have dubbed El Campamento. Evidence not just of a local problem, but of a national drug epidemic. The nearby neighborhood of Kensington has had a reputation as a place to buy drugs for decades.
This is a very poor neighborhood, and so there's breaking into cars around here isn't going to get you a lot.
But city residents say the growing use of opioids has pushed the problem into the open.
Heroin epidemic is reality, and unfortunately, until we can find a way to stop it from coming into the city, stop it from coming into our ports, we have to be able to do something so that the people living in these neighborhoods don't have to step over needles or be witness to public injection.
Conrail, the local railroad company, is partnering with civic organizations to clean up the tracks and, by extension, the neighborhood along the rail lines. City agencies have stepped up outreach programs in an attempt to move those displaced into treatment.
So now the addicts are gone, but signs of their lives here remain. Water bottles, bedding, toothbrushes, syringes by the dozen. It's estimated that 70 or so people were living here, with hundreds more coming through every day to use. The question now is, where will they go?
There are an estimated 70,000 heroin users in Philadelphia and not nearly enough treatment facilities. Some advocates worry that users will be pushed into abandoned buildings.
Given that the biggest risk for people's lives right now is overdose, and the biggest risk factor for dying from an overdose is using alone, then using in the company of other people is safer for you.
We don't know where they're going to go, but to suggest that that was a safe haven for them, that shouldn't be suggested by any stretch of the imagination.
Philadelphia's top drug enforcement official believes providing users a safe place to shoot up, something the city is considering, would be counterproductive.
In my opinion, my professional opinion, that drives up demand. We need to work in the opposite direction.
But old habits die hard, especially when fueled by a deadly addiction. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, Philadelphia.